Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is an absolute pleasure to see you here today. This is Whitney Derendinger, the general manager for Guest House Theater, and I would like to welcome you to Wednesday Friends Day. So, welcome. Hello. We have some fun, exciting things going on today. I have been doing some work recently. Uh, and just around town, trying to stay safe, trying to social distance, and I ended up in a cemetery. I won't bother you with the details, but I ended up in a cemetery, and I began feeling such interesting, powerfully strong vibrations that I knew that it was time to reach out to you, our friends, our family, our followers, for another live, online, virtual, yet totally legitimate palm reading session. So I'd like to encourage you to take a picture of your hand and send it to me in the comments section, and I will happily read your palm. And but I just need you to go along with me for this, because I need you to know that it's your responsibility how you carry this weight, this burden of knowing the truth, the undeniable truth of what I will reveal to you when I read your palm. Sometimes it can be a little frightening to realize, to find out, to discover uh, what I can reveal to you just by looking at a picture of what is presumably your own hand that you send to me through the computer. So I wanted to put that out there for you. But I also wanted to say hello and to sorry, I have some folks who are chiming in, and I want to make sure that I respond to them as well. It's tough for me to type and talk at the same time. I can interpret signals from the astral plane. I cannot type one thing and say another thing at the same time. So, let me finish that. Aha, aha. There it is. So I want to thank you all for joining me. But I also, before we really get going here, I want to let you know about a surprise, a super fun, exciting, upcoming event that Guest House is going to be putting on. We have been trying to navigate this crazy world, to move through COVID-19 as we are a burgeoning theater company, as we are trying to get things safe, and how can we best connect with our audience in a way that is beyond Wednesday Friends Day and Saturday Make It Matter Day. How can we provide a little bit more? And so we have carefully crafted and selected a series of brand new works by our resident professional playwright Karen Sari, and she is going to be we are going to be premiering works in an event we're calling Plays in the Garden. So, Plays in the Garden, I've just created a comment with a link to an Eventbrite page where you can reserve your free ticket to Plays in the Garden. It'll be an afternoon of short plays, a parade of plays by Karen Sari, featuring the Guest House Theater Core Company Ensemble. And we are just thrilled to be able to bring this to you. So I'm sneaking in the surprise announcement right here before we get to the palm readings. So please take a look at the Eventbrite. It has a write-up there. We also have a Facebook event for it, which will take you to the Eventbrite. And you can also check out our updated website. It talks a little bit more about the Plays in the Garden event. So I wanted to thank you for joining us, for staying with us as we have created virtual entertainment, and now we have a way to bring you some brand new work, workshopped, crafted, really fun and engaging and timely pieces from our own resident playwright. So I want to thank you all for joining us in that adventure. Mark your calendars right now. Saturday, September 19th at 3 o'clock p.m. We've got Plays in the Garden, an online virtual streaming event that will allow you to experience some brand new work from right here in Madison, uh, as well as keeping you safe um, by having it online as opposed to an in-person event. We're still looking to see what the best way is before we can meet in person, but before we can do that, we're still going to bring you some really great top quality work. So make sure you mark your calendars for that. Now, I have I am opening myself up now to the unknown. I am welcoming you to send in your palms, send in your hand selfies, and you can either send it to me in a Facebook message, or you can send it, the best way is just right here in the comments, and I would be happy to do a free hand reading, palm reading, and reveal some wonderful and or terrible secrets to you about your own future and your own life. I know it's been a crazy time, and if we need just a little bit more certainty, yeah, this is the time. So I have some hands coming in. Raise your hand. So handy. And I am happy to go ahead and start. So just let me take a second and get a little loosened up before I can really start on the comments here. I'm going to set a little mood lighting. Very well. Here we are. The first hand coming in from Leanna through the private messages. So Leanna, I will take a look here. Good. It is first of all really nice cuticles. Like, this is a difficult time, and how you've managed to keep cuticles that nice. Woo! Great job. Let's see. I notice there's a little scar. This is your left hand. And there's a little scar on the middle finger of your left hand. Maybe, very, very passionate thought, maybe communicating with others, possibly as you're driving and the hand is still out the window. You want to go ahead and just pull that hand back in. So again, maybe it's a lesson in just forethought and consideration, that, and again, preservation of self. That yes, share those thoughts that can only be communicated with the middle finger, but do go ahead and, after you let that message go, just bring the hand back in before rolling up the window. I think that's something that will really benefit you. Also, taking a look here as we move down. Again, I don't do love lines or lifelines. That's kiddie stuff. Please, you can get that anywhere on the internet. I just go for a little more personal information here. Right in the middle of your palm, there is, you see here on my hands, they're separated, but yours just make a tiny little triangle right in the middle of your palm. I'm going to encourage you to invest in an 8-bit Nintendo. I can't say much more than that. Well, I can, but I shouldn't. But I will. You're going to want to download the original Legend of Zelda, and you're going to want to have it like a hard copy. You're going to want the original cartridge. If you can find the gold-plated one, that is awesome. But any cartridge of the Legend of Zelda will do, and put it in that NES. You have some Triforces to collect to save Hyrule. They're waiting for you. They've been waiting for you for 30 years now, and it's your time. It's your time. So thank you very much for sending in that palm. I really do appreciate it. So There we go. We've got a couple more messages coming in. Matt Sorosky, thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate that. There's a long history from the Soroskis of supporting live theater, and we appreciate your continuation. I know that it's a long history that we have the Soroskis because I'm able to pronounce the last name, so that's always beneficial. Um, I have any other hands that are ready. I have an immediate opening. If you'd like to send me an opening or an opening palm, that is, send me a picture of your hand. If not, I'm worried that I might begin speaking in tongues. You see, I've opened up the channels. I've opened up my chakras. I've focused my chi. I've gotten everything in a line. And I'm here for you. And if I just continue to keep this sort of transmission open, I'm not quite sure what is going to come out. So for your sake, and for mine, and for Animal Party, which evidently I think you can probably read right here on my mystic curtains behind me. For the sake of Animal Party, I ask you to send in another poem. Otherwise, I might just, I might have to. Oh goodness. I've got to just ward off a little bit of the evil spirits here. Thank you, Cloud, for being with me today. I really do appreciate that. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. No, what? That's some of the channeling coming through. It sounds like an innocent children's song, but there's probably messages behind you. It may not look like it, but I'm working very hard right now. That's what I tell my manager every day. It's kept me in a job for 7.5 years. It may not look like it, but I'm working very hard right now. That's what I tell my manager every day. It's kept me in a job for 7.5 years. Sorry, when I am trying to keep the channel open, I always like to, I'll sometimes repeat what happens. Just my own consciousness is really battling some of these other, a message. Thank you so much. We've got, great, Emily sending me a picture of both hands. Wow. Okay, we're going all in. This is a lot to process. I've just got to get just a little extra. Okay, Emily, both hands. First of all, a lot of baking going on, a very popular COVID activity. I'm going to ask you to stick to traditional foods, sweet meats, no, sweetbreads, no, anything that says sweet but is not actually sweet, in terms of really being an intestine or something like that, you're going to want to avoid it. Again, just looking out for you, not my opinion. It's the spirits telling me that, oh boy, you gotta watch out for those anything labeled sweet. Holy schmaboli. We've got okay. I've noticed your right hand is 3 times larger than your left, and that again, not really an astral plane kind of deal, just an observation. You're going to want to get that checked out. Anytime you have one hand that's 3 times the size of the other, generally not a good idea, not a good situation to be in. And okay, I can tell that you're in pain. There's some cramping in the palms and a lot of bunching at the fingertips, but just in the first 2 fingers of each hand and in the thumb. It looks like you're leading towards a situation called guacamole elbow. Guacamole elbow is something that is really dangerous. You're not going to find it in any medical journal. You're only going to get it right here. Straight talk, no malarkey, letting you know the biz. That guacamole elbow is real and it is dangerous. All right. I once went through 7 months battling guacamole elbow. It started at a Super Bowl party, not a surprise, and it continued all the way through the 4th of July, and it was just a difficult time. So what you're going to want to do, don't put ice on your elbow, but cilantro is the way to go, and that's really going to help clear up that guacamole elbow. So thank you very much, Emily. Thank you so much. I gotta clear off both hands. Whew. Okay. Oh man, it was just two submissions, but really a lot of energy. I'm just gonna have to bring in my safety. Oh, hi. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today for this Wednesday Friends Day. A lot of great hands out there. Keep the hands coming. If you're seeing this video but you've missed us live, feel free to go ahead and comment with your hand in the comments section, and I will be sure to get an individual, totally legit palm reading to you just as soon as I can. In the meantime, please check out the very first comment in the comments section. It is the link to our Eventbrite page, letting you know more details on Plays in the Garden. It's going to be Saturday the 19th, and we are looking to seeing all of you joining us virtually so we can test out the limits of our technical prowess and also get you some brand new work from professional playwrights performed by professional actors. Thank you so much. Stay safe. And until I can see you on the stage, I'll see you on the screen. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.